Hello everyone and welcome back to Donut Like Donut Read. My name is Julius and with me today I have Adam.
At your service.
And it's time we go back to the Dingo, baby.
Oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm so ready. What are we watching today?
We're looking at a film that I don't think has gotten that much coverage, as far as I could tell. It's Empire of Atlantis, which I am assuming was made as a cash-in to the Disney film. I think, what was it called? Journey to Atlantis?
You mean Disney? Disney had a film just called Atlantis. It was just Atlantis.
Was it just called Atlantis? Okay.
I think so. I'll check real quick. Yeah, it was just Atlantis.
Anyway, I actually really liked that movie. Watched it as a child.
Atlantis: The Lost Empire. That's what it was called.
That was the name. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I forgot that was. I forgot it had a second part to the name. Okay.
So yeah, I assume this is. I assume this was trying to cash in on that. Either that or this was trying to cash in on the great Titanic animated TV show.
Of course.
the
best
second
TV
movie,
show.
alternatively.
Yeah. And I know you have some strong feelings about the King of Atlantis or Atlantide.
Yeah, that's right. It was called Atlantide. Oh well, we will see if whoever's ruling this version of Atlantis is as great a ruler as the King of Atlantide, I guess.
My hopes aren't very high, but we'll see.
Alright then. Let's just jump right into it. And I guess this was also released on...
Yeah.
Released as a game.
I said this is Animal Soccer. I feel bad for anyone who got this game as a gift and found out it wasn't really a game at all.
What do you mean? They have like slide puzzles and really bad coloring.
And really bad animation of kids running.
But see, this is already interesting because they don't use their usual like watercolor back drawings.
No, why should I? I hate cold water.
I feel like I've seen that dog before.
Like these are... This got reused. This was an Animal
again.
Soccer World, actually.
Let's toss for it.
This is Crummel,
No.
as he was called there.
You really are a hothead.
I like how that
That
boy
one was
has
new. I don't
the
think I've ever seen
voice
that.
of a 30-year-old man.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. They got only like 2 people on this like particular cast. Yeah, but what I was going to say, these are like fully digital
Look here,
backgrounds, which is
An old bottle. So what?
which is
there
rare for these
anything in
movies.
it,
I think
please?
most of them had
Looks
like
a note.
painted backgrounds.
Maybe it's a secret message or something.
A message in a bottle? Come on then.
Also, I'm struggling to wrap
Right,
my
it's a-
head
it's a
around what
message
this
in a bottle.
animal at the bottle is
Who's it
supposed to
from?
be.
Don't know.
I guess
There's
that's
nothing
supposed to be
else.
a crab. Why
Pictures.
does it have a segmented
Pictures
body
are
like a
better
caterpillar?
anyway.
What
Hey,
is this?
A lizard? It's got a stringy neck,
But lizards aren't segmented either.
but I can't get over that run cycle.
What's wrong with Pedro's? It looks like he's been bitten by a tarantula.
Has something happened? Have you seen a sea monster?
Bitten by a
something much
tarantula.
Message in a bottle. Cool.
The older guy has
It's
the
a
woman
treasure
voice. That's
map.
a
Can't figure it out
like
though.
even
Maybe
considering
you should turn the
the
page
small
around.
voice cast.
No,
These
doesn't look any better
casting
that way.
decisions
Maybe it's
don't
not
really
a
make
treasure map
sense.
after all.
It's probably just some stupid scribblings.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's even worse
You're
than the
right.
voices
Forget
we
it.
give our
Let's play
characters when we
something
read
else.
stories.
I think just a little.
Pedros! Your mom's calling. Come on now. Time to eat.
It almost seemed like, oh wait, now we got our usual
wrong with
backgrounds.
you?
So
You
this
look
got
like you were
both.
caught
This
in the
got
rain.
digital
I found a message in a
backgrounds
bottle.
and drawn
that's why you're
backgrounds.
making that face. Isn't it
Yes.
exciting?
I'll be honest, his mom's
Yes,
kind of
but
a
I just
snack.
can't read it.
I don't
I'm none the
know.
wiser either.
Hottest character I've seen in any of these movies.
And what if it means something?
I
Those
suggest you
proportions
sleep on it.
are-
Sometimes the best ideas come to you. in
Also, I like how he stands in this like perpetual, like running pose.
Yeah, he's always ready to go.
He's still studying that funny note.
Has anything occurred to you in the meantime? Not yet, but I'm sure
Has
there's a
anything
secret
occurred
message.
to you?
Pedro's is
Ever heard?
crazy. Let's go.
Great way of
Maybe
saying it.
catching. Well, if I get rich, I won't give you any.
Let them go. Did you hear that?
Sounds like Grandpa.
Sounded like someone is. That's a. I recognize this design. This guy was in the Tarzan movie.
What's up, Grandpa?
This was Jane's dad from the Tarzan movie.
Oh yeah, it looks kind of like the Disney version, vaguely.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is tall.
Yeah, that's right.
I assume that's where he was first. What is this animal?
Yeah, it is like a. It's like in a shell.
Guess
You're
it's
right.
supposed to be a crab, but
Hermit crab.
But we can't
Hermit
read
crab.
it, and the others say it's just
I guess.
hermit crab without a shell, I guess.
It's got a shell. It's on his butt.
Oh, is that supposed to be a shell?
It doesn't look like a hermit crab. This is my
The
guess.
anatomy doesn't make sense.
Somehow familiar, but I can't seem to remember.
Come on, try, Grandpa.
And also, it's got 4 legs, and
Where
they
have I
all
seen
are
these
like
signs
pinchers. Like,
before?
what's going on?
Paper.
I mean,
I guess we know why this
Must have been
design
a
wasn't
riddle.
reused.
I'll
look at all
figure it
those
out.
lopsided boats in the background. Those aren't gonna take you anywhere. You're gonna sink right away. One strong wave and you're done. Doesn't look like there's any waves though, so they're probably okay.
Here's the book.
Those are the exact same
Good
signs.
thing that they had like
Right. And
these
next to them
modern
is what
type
they
of books
mean
in
our
ancient
language.
Greece.
Now, we can
Yeah.
translate the pictures.
instead of writing
Grandpa?
on papyrus or
Yes,
or
yes.
hide.
In this dirt floor town, they have really fancy books, but
Petros, I think you found something very special here.
they
I
just
mean,
gave him
but-
like a
What is
woman's
it?
voice now.
Come on out with it.
Yeah. This
I
is like the
think
worst.
You've discovered
worst voice
the way
yet.
to Atlantis.
Atlantis?
Hey boy,
What's
it's
that?
me, your grandpa.
Atlantis? Atlantis is a sunken city that people have been searching for hundreds of years.
That's just a terrible
Sunken
grandpa voice,
city?
though. Yeah.
You mean a city at the bottom of the sea?
That's exactly what I mean. And there are people living there? I mean, if the message comes from the city, someone must have sent it. Exactly! Many people believe
I'm gonna
that there
assume
The
they never
story
did any
was-
second
but
takes.
nobody knows. It's been many hundreds of years since
What do you
Atlantis
say?
went down. It's amazing.
It doesn't matter.
And this note tells us how to get
I feel the same way about this movie in
Atlantis.
general already. But
If
Yeah,
I'm not
nothing
wrong,
matters.
yes. But
It's
what do
all-
you
it's
wanna
all
do in
haze.
sunken
Nothing-
city?
nothing
I
is
don't want to
real.
go there.
in the
Let's stay
world where
here.
this
We
exists,
must
I
tell
mean, no, we're
everybody
finding
and then get
Atlantis,
an
so
expedition
surely
together.
this is
That's what we must do.
gonna go somewhere.
Grandpa, could you read the message? But it's just
I mean,
the way to a
interesting,
sunken city.
like,
A sunken
interesting
city?
setting here that
Unfortunately,
we're
I have
searching
to
for
find a real
Atlantis,
treasure.
but we're also still in
Sunken
ancient
city's
Greece.
fabulous.
I guess,
Atlantis can be wherever you want it to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
No joke. I'm absolutely certain.
I mean, you
This
just
plan
said
will
it
lead
could,
us to
it sank like a
Atlantis.
few hundred
And you
years
can
ago,
tell
so
from
that
these
could
are
still
just
all work
silly
out.
scribblings.
Really, I don't
Yeah.
know, Grandpa.
And
you
like,
got yourself into something
Atlantis
there. I
was
really think.
A
first.
message in a bottle is just a joke. It's
I
okay
mean,
for
I think
Pedro
it
to
was
fall, but for
invented
you-
by Plato actually, but
You're not
we could say it
listening
was first mentioned
to
by
me
Plato.
properly. Let me explain it to you in more detail.
So that
Now,
setup
be
could
reasonable,
work.
Grandpa.
Hello.
You're making Pedro's quite
she's
crazy.
back. Oh no, she's gone again.
Come on,
Never mind.
everybody, let's get back to work. I think Grandpa's going senile. Well, I mean, at his age.
I'll give you senile. Just wait
Damn.
and see.
Why don't they believe you, Grandpa?
The only thing they believe is what they can see and touch. Shall we
and
throw the note away?
Touch.
Hardly give me until tomorrow. Maybe I'll
Maybe
come
he
up
is
with
going
something
senile. He makes
senile.
all these weird pauses.
Well, we'll see.
Sounds like
about
they took
that.
his balls
We'll see
too.
who's senile around
That's the way he
here.
talks. Trying to put together one of these lopsided
Did you
boats.
come up with something, Grandpa?
Oh yes, but it's risky.
That doesn't sound bad.
Let's wait and see. It's always
It
been
risky
my
doesn't
dream to
sound
find
bad,
Atlantis,
okay.
and now with this plan, I'll never get a
This kid's a
chance
daredevil.
like this again. This doesn't sound good at all.
What do you mean, Grandpa? What do you intend to do?
That means I intend to go alone on the search without any help.
But I found the plan. I'm going along.
Are you really sure about that?
As sure as can be.
And what about me?
You have to decide that for yourself.
Now, on the spot? You can take your time, Uzo.
Man, I would just send
The
Grandpa
dog
out
is
alone so he
called
doesn't come back.
Uzo. Shut up.
Well, then there's hope yet. That'll never happen.
Hello, it's me, your dog, Souvlaki.
Looks like new.
The boat's already, like, sails are already going.
Working order, yeah. Be careful.
got little
Oh no, it's
floaties.
going.
I thought I'd been bitten by a crab again.
A side note, they didn't have
So you're
floaties.
coming with us, Uzo?
They didn't have floaties in
I don't
ancient
know. I
Greece.
mean, look right there. He's got floaties on his legs. They must have existed.
Well, now, nothing can go amiss. Off
I mean,
we go.
I'm
due
pretty sure
south.
this is all historically accurate.
I mean, sure it is.
There's your favorite character again, waving goodbye.
Goodbye, suckers.
Man, I'm really glad they fixed Moana in the final cut. It was originally
The
about...
Moana live-action remakes looking great.
Fish.
Yes, isn't it great fun?
Man, they should have got
Finally,
The
a
Rock to
real
voice
journey
Grandpa.
by the
I would have
sea.
paid for that. That would have been worth the investment. I'm not even a big fan of The Rock. I still would have loved that.
Still would have been a better choice than what they did here. Man, I love Wind Waker.
And look at that. That's something you always have to reckon with at sea. It's just a little storm. That's all.
Oh,
the
that's
break,
the
Grandpa.
just a little storm.
Oh, yes, the storm.
I
is
mean,
not
it doesn't
as
look
long
like
as I
much.
thought.
Like, look
Hang
at
on
how
tight.
little these waves are.
Oh,
Oh, now they're
Hey, hey,
suddenly big.
It's very big now. It is this one that you needed on camera.
Nice.
You know, I can't get over... I can't get over the fact that the dog has rabbit teeth.
Grandpa?
it's over.
Oh, no, they're gone. Okay. It's all good.
When do we get there? I've had enough. I feel sick. I'm afraid and thirsty. I want something to eat. Everything.
I guess I'm
Everyone
gonna eat
draw
you.
straws.
Complaining, Uzo. What kind of a treasure hunter are you?
Admit it. You are afraid too. Look at you. You're still green in the face.
Cheep, 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 cheep.
Yes. You're just a little chicken.
Even though the dog's
Up ahead.
complaining too, so...
The island. That's the island,
I
just
should
like
have
the one on
probably
the
said,
map.
you're just a little
Right.
chicken.
Get ready to put into the shore.
You gotta put the pauses in.
Yeah, I want to see...
God.
Whoever made these movies, I want to see them make The Room. Just... that'd be just... It'd be taking something
Dingo,
terrible and then,
hey,
like,
Dingo,
remaking it
come
even
over
worse.
here. If that
I
there
would
isn't
love
a
that.
boat.
What are they
Why is
arguing?
there an ice
There's
bear?
nothing here except the
Where
two
the
of us,
fuck
of
are we
course.
now?
Maybe they're shipwrecked.
You know, it's his summer
actually
vacation,
coming
you know, he's
ashore.
just chilling.
Well, what about that?
Man,
Come
something,
on, Judy.
something, global warming.
If the map is
Yeah.
correct.
Or it's
This
the
is what
other way
happens.
around,
Different
like
levels
the
from here.
the poles weren't frozen or something back in those times.
Look there, wild animals, bees.
Oh, that's a sick animation from the
There on a
dog.
sunny southern
Great,
island.
great take on the voice line, too. Just
Oh, they
good.
they
Even
acknowledge
a poor
that
man
they
needs a little
shouldn't be
warmth.
here.
At least I do.
In Alaska, we used to live. Timlu was
Alaska?
always freezing and shivering.
Oh
Alaska.
no!
Of
This
course,
is actually
easy all
no.
the
This is
time.
actual
Like this-
world building because
Achoo!
these characters
Achoo!
were in the
I can't
Balto
believe it.
ripoff,
No need to be afraid, Uzo.
and they had
Oh.
the running gag was that the polar bear didn't
The
want
way
to
you
go in
say
the
it
water,
sounds
and
like
he
an
was
insult.
always always feeling cold.
I'm also harmless. We
So
can
these
I don't
are
like
actually
that there's-
supposed to
I
be
think
those
the little guy
characters.
is nice.
But
I don't
what
like
do
that
you
there's a
want on
Phoenix
that desolate
Games
island?
cinematic
Are you
universe.
shipwrecked? Can I help you? Are
Well,
you
Dingo
injured?
Pictures cinematic universe.
Dingo
No,
Pictures,
we're not
yeah.
shipwrecked. We're explorers. We wanted to
But yeah, I
discover
mean that's
City
what
Atlantis.
Animal Soccer World
What's
was.
that supposed to be?
It's supposed to be a sunken island, says Grandpa.
I've never heard of a sunken city. Have you, Timbu? Hmm?
Yeah, all the animals
Why
have
would you-
rabbit teeth.
Oh,
Why would we-
anyway, it sounds
Oh,
like
yeah, Dingo likes to
Atlantic,
do
but
that.
that's
Yeah.
much too cold.
Maybe you.
Even the carnivore.
They really like to put
Because you haven't
rodent
been here
teeth
long
on stuff
enough.
that shouldn't have
Well,
it.
We've been here for nearly 3 years now. but
Like
if
that
you'd
seal,
like, I can
or
have
the
some of my
other
friends in the
that's
sea.
reskin of the seal. But they grew
while
ears.
you're doing
Or
that,
the
we'll
mole.
look for a place to set
The
up
mole
camp.
also has the mole also has
I
rodent
think-
teeth.
Work over
I
there,
mean, moles
Lynette.
normally
That's
have
what we
rodent
did.
teeth, right?
No,
Very
they're
well,
not
we don't
rodents.
want to
They're
get in your way. We'll
like
go
they're
and
more
look at it on
related
the
to
right.
stuff like
See
shrews
you
and hedgehogs.
later.
I thought shrews were rodents too. Never
No,
mind, I don't know.
they're not rodents.
Oh, I'm learning something today, okay. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks to that Titanic TV show. Except this is not nearly as well animated. I can't believe I'm complimenting that TV show now. Shit, this is what my life has become.
I mean, honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised that they put so many original assets in here. Like, they actually drew these seahorses just for this.
Yeah.
And, like, these other fish.
We were ill, not allowed out. That's
They're
what
missing
our
their,
mom
like,
said.
side fins, though.
Yeah,
Now we
that's...
will again. Let's
I
get
can't...
back.
You can't give them too much credit.
Okay.
They don't want to animate that.
Neither does this fish. I guess they don't need side
We zoom
fins.
away... Oh, they see the seal? He's like... This is his land animation, but in water. It's not even like he's not even swimming.
Great.
Oh, uh-oh.
He's kind of swimming there, okay.
Who's been shipwrecked?
Well, not really shipwrecked. They're looking for some sunken city named Atlantis.
None of these
Have you
fishes
ever
have
heard
side
of it?
flippers. I guess Dingo just doesn't care about animal anatomy.
Our mom hasn't told us
Yeah,
anything
I mean-
about it.
And our dad didn't either.
We saw that bird who was a news reporter. I think we already
She's
knew
much
that.
older than us. Maybe she knows
I mean, that's
something.
different. That was
Good idea. I wanted to visit
that's
her
just
anyway.
anthropomorphization.
Yeah.
I had to
in
think
in a
about
world
that
where
word.
everything else is mostly normal. But you're right, yeah, they all just got really strong swim bladders. And those back fins, tails.
Oh, and look at that jellyfish or
That
octopus.
was an
I don't know what it's
octopus,
supposed to be. I hope the octopus. Oh,
Oh, there he is!
oh, and I was gonna say I hope it
Where are
talks.
you hiding?
He just spit it out of his mouth.
Hey,
dickhead.
Stop that nonsense. I can't
Oh,
see a thing.
wait. Did he swallow
I
it?
told you That was fun.
Very
I
funny.
think it was just supposed to dissipate.
That
I don't know.
It looked like the seal swallowed it.
Have you ever heard of
That's-
Atlantis?
He's gonna die later.
Atlantis? What's that supposed to be?
A city at the bottom of
This
the
is the
sea.
Babu voice.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. Or
I appreciate the
extra.
extra effort they put
Well,
into
then
the
there's nothing to
octopus's
be done.
arm
I like that
movements.
the land turtle is a sea. They have a sea turtle now. That's just a land turtle, but it's swimming in
Yeah,
water.
that's-
Great,
Tell me
great.
That's totally a tortoise.
Pity. My
Yeah,
sugar
they
friends would be
spent
sad,
all their
but
budget on the
no one knows
octopus, so they had to just take a
Bye, see you
tortoise and put it
later.
underwater.
Gotta say, at least the octopus hasn't, like, spoken in a shitty Italian
Are
accent.
you sure that you can swim in the
Yeah,
sea
I mean, it could be a
without
lot
things and
worse.
not sink?
Man, fuck
That's what
tentacles.
I said.
Could I try it too?
He's the
I'm
worst.
sure you could.
May I try it then?
If
I
you give
gotta
them
bring
back
you
the
to
octopus.
I
Atlantis.
promise.
Look, Petros.
Looks good.
Oh, look, he just pushed him in.
Yeah, they used that animation in Baltos, but
Yeah.
I guess
I don't
good for
believe
him
it.
that he
You
had
dared go in the
finally got
water.
his happy
And
ending.
I can even swim.
And when of your friends
Julius,
know
I
Atlantis?
dare you to go to the zoo and shove a
I'm
polar
sorry,
bear
but
into the
none of
water
them
and see
know
what
about A
happens.
sunken city.
But I'm sure that Atlantis must be somewhere near here.
Oh, fuck, he's back.
What are they doing?
The dolphins? Oh, just what they do every day.
escaped from
practicing
SeaWorld.
the number for our summer festival.
You know those dolphins, just what they always do, you know, I'm not
Have
gonna
you
mention
also
it.
asked them, Judy?
No, I didn't meet them on my excursion.
But you must ask them. Dolphins are the smartest animals in the world. Maybe they know
Ooh.
something.
So much
That's
interesting stuff
Why,
has
just
happened.
the other day.
Now, enough of that, Timbo. Judy.
Oh, he
can
was
you
trying to
get-
do a cutaway gag and they cut him off. That's probably smart.
So far, all of this has been like people talking to each other.
I mean, that's what most of these movies are, though, right?
Yeah, I guess.
They don't want to actually put too
I
much
mean,
budget into action.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame movie had some action happening, but to be fair, that's just because they had the plot of the book.
Wow, don't
I
Now
guess
get
when they
there.
have to
My
make an
pleasure.
original
I'm
plot, they can't
Bobo.
make up with anything interesting.
Grandpa says you're
Yeah.
the smartest animals in the world.
Your grandpa must be pretty smart himself to know that. He's right. I have an answer to any
I don't know about
question.
that. I wouldn't go that far.
Well, do you know where Atlantis is?
Atlantis? No.
See?
No one knows where Atlantis lies.
Well,
Oh, there we go.
we
Movie
have
over.
a map. It must be around here somewhere. Somewhere close.
I can't imagine that. But
I
let's
like
see
how
the
they
plan.
have a map, but instead of using the map,
Oh,
they're
it looks
just
genuine.
asking
I'll
people.
check on it right now.
Also, don't dolphins have blowholes?
Stop.
Why does he have
That's our map.
nostrils?
You're not swimming off like
Oh,
that
yeah.
alone. We're coming along.
Again,
Why
that
do
good
you
old
expect to
Dingo
be here?
anatomy.
Why?
Timbu is right.
I
We
mean,
can't
is
stay
that really
underwater
worse
that
than
long.
everything else? Is that worse than the rodent teeth?
Exactly.
No, it's not. Nothing
You
is
can't
worse
dive,
than that.
nor
Yeah, I
can
mean,
for that matter.
again, I
I
still.
try hard. I can stand
Yeah,
it
it's-
for 2
it's- I
minutes,
can't
but
be too
suppose
mad at
it's not
that.
enough.
No way.
But you're not a fish either. You're a mammal like all humans. How can you dive for so long?
Oh my god, shut up!
I'm not allowed
This
to
is
say.
so
It's a
boring!
Hey, that's not fair.
He uses the air
We've shown
bubbles
you
like
how
in
to get
Sonic.
to
That's how he
Atlantis, and you won't tell us
dies
how
for
to
so
get
long.
out of the water? Well, that's not fair.
Petros is right there.
I suppose so, but how about a deal? Bobo, you promised to tell no one about the secret, Atlantis, and you two promised not to tell the dolphin secret.
The seal can
I
also,
don't
it's also
like
a
it.
man and can
But
die
then
for a
again,
long
I'd love to
time.
find
This
Atlantis.
discussion
Okay,
doesn't
but
even
only
make
if you
sense.
promise not to tell a single person.
We promise.
Oh, that's
Can we
reliable.
begin now?
What's even supposed to be
Very
the
well, you're
secret?
right.
They just hold their breath. They just can hold their breath longer.
What's wrong? Come on.
You know, Petros, when I think about it, I'm not so sure about that diving. I don't think I'll make it anymore.
Oh my god, this like
I don't
You're the
think
one
I'm
who
gonna
wanted
make
to
it.
find
I
Atlantis.
think I'm
I've never
dying.
Yeah, you're right.
I've never wanted to punch an
But
old
maybe
man in
I'm
the
a bit
face as much as I
too
do
old
right
to
now.
learn to dive properly. You can tell me all about it down to the smallest detail.
What a pity. How about you, Uzo?
What a pity.
Bobo, you can't dive with air wings, can you?
No, absolutely impossible. So,
I mean, it's not
just you,
impossible, it
Petros.
just wouldn't be
Just do a
practical.
practice round.
He got the bends and he died. The end.
If he's gonna be down here, the water pressure's gonna kill him. Won't take long.
I guess we don't know how deep this ocean goes.
It looks pretty deep here.
Let's ask Enderman Scroll, is this the 20 meters deep ocean? Okay, yeah.
We're suddenly playing Donkey Kong Country. This is the underwater
We're
level.
improving every day. Our mom says you can dive almost as well as a dolphin.
And that says so too.
You think so?
Yes, we do.
Dude, don't waste your oxygen.
Also, have we talked about how this dolphin just looks terrifying?
Help, I can't see
Oh,
a
the
thing.
octopus is trying to kill him.
Stay calm, Petros. Don't panic.
Even the
It'll be over in
octopus
a
has
moment.
buck teeth.
Then you'll be able to see again.
What are these weird
Fella,
plants at the
such a
bottom of
strength
the
in
ocean?
future. Petros' new
Ah,
down
Why do
You're,
they
you
look
know,
like land plants?
But yeah,
Yes,
you know, this was land at one point. That's why.
Oh yeah, and the plants are still growing despite this being flooded for
didn't know where I was.
hundreds of
Well,
years.
it all turned
Yeah,
out okay,
yeah.
but it's enough for today. Let's
I
go
buy
and
it.
take a good look at the map. Tomorrow we can start searching seriously again. Okay?
Until now, we were just dicking around. I feel like we keep seeing that red fish over and over again, just as the screensaver.
Do you understand it exactly? At about 90 meters deep, there's a rock. And then there, you have to go right.
Okay.
Oh, a
understand.
rock underwater. Very
Lots of
specific.
luck.
And be careful.
I can't believe that this will work.
Crazy idea. How come I want to find a city underwater?
Man, that's like shitty Yogi Bear right there.
Hey, boo boo, we gotta find Atlantis.
Everything's still okay, Petros?
Why not?
Because we've never dived so deep before. According to my feeling, we must be almost 90 meters now.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, now we
Yeah,
know.
like the
Now
kid-
we know how
Have
deep
you
this
found
is.
something?
Man, this kid is tough.
Not
He's just
only
like
can he
not-
hold his breath, he can also talk underwater.
And how
Well, not
it
getting
is.
killed by the pressure.
What do you want down here? I've
He got
never
lungs
seen
of
you
steel now.
before.
We're looking for Atlantis.
Yeah, David Blaine is so jealous. He would have beat the record
There's
for
no one
longest
here by that
breath
name.
underwater.
I'm Willie, by the way. That's Hubert, but Atlantis.
Oh, they gave him fins though.
Doesn't live here.
Oh yeah,
It's not.
he's the only one that
It's a
the only one who has
sunken
them.
city.
I guess the dolphin has him too, but he's not a
City,
fish.
Nothing like that
Yeah, he
here.
doesn't count.
A little further along, there's a sunken
Man,
ship.
I wish they didn't
know
let that guy
That's
talk
not
after
it.
all.
Thanks anyway. Come, Petros, let's keep looking.
Man, just the Disney movie Atlantis didn't sell well, but at least it was
Like an empress
interesting.
made out of coral. Wait,
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
I mean, it didn't sell well, but I don't think that's necessarily
Wait, you're crazy.
due to
Don't
like
swim
bad
through
quality.
there.
Why not?
Yeah, I agree. This
It's
is
much
just.
too dangerous. Whoever swims through there
I mean,
disappears.
I can't really
remember
complain
how
about-
that film had like
Bewitched.
plot happening,
Yes, it's the entrance to the underworld.
had like action scenes
The entrance
and
to
The underworld.
stakes,
Sounds interesting.
and
You're
it
gonna find
wasn't
Hades
just
down
people
there.
I also
talking.
think what you're thinking. Grandpa would be astounded.
Is he gonna pull him back and
What's
drag him
wrong
down in
with
there?
You two, they're crazy.
Air breathers. What can you expect?
He's got fins too. Okay.
We've discovered the entrance.
Why, that's wonderful. Damn, I hope that you'd never find the entrance.
Shut
Did they
up,
give the
Uzo.
dog Grandpa's
Where's the
voice there for a
entrance?
moment?
There's a very secret
I
spot.
mean,
It
they're
looks like
the
a doorway
same.
made out of
They're the
coral.
same voice
Yeah.
actor.
Yes, and
They
this
might
told us
have
that no
just
one
mixed
ever
them up.
swum through it has ever
At least
come
it's
back
not as
again.
bad as
The
the
best
Peter
thing
Pan
that is the
Dingo
entrance to the
pictures,
Underworld.
where they're all just
And of
one
course,
voice,
Grandpa
like
says
literally
it
just
is
one
real.
voice.
It must be the
Yeah.
entrance to somewhere else.
To Atlantis?
Could be.
But it might not be. Maybe there's a dangerous current behind it.
My
Something like
God,
that, and you
please, can something happen?
Exactly.
Well, you
Like
know
the old
what?
Fisherman Jonas.
They just need to get that power up like in Kingdom
and
Hearts where they
never
can
came
swim
back out.
past the current. That's how
Yeah.
it works.
Yes, that's right.
Please.
But you're saying
And they can
that
go
I
fight
have
Ursula.
an idea.
I hope
I
they
wish
also
that was
become.
what happened.
Good idea.
I hope they also
wouldn't
turn
go
into
through
mermaid
there,
forms.
No matter how good the idea. Don't have to, you silly old polar bear.
No fighting now. Grandpa should tell us what occurred to him.
Good. I suggest you take some seaweed and tie it around your waists. Then let your friends hold the other end. If there really is a strong current, they can pull you back.
Oh yeah,
Smartest
seaweed. That's
grandpa
gonna
in the whole
hold.
world. That's
Okay.
exactly what they do.
Yeah.
Come on, Bobo.
Take it easy.
Yeah, though
we
that
must be
Greek,
properly rested.
seaweed is
Well,
very
try it
durable.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah. A lot of fiber in that seaweed. That's why you have to eat it.
Yeah. Oh, we're reusing that animation.
Oh, this again,
Great.
yeah. Look at those fish. Again, this track is very reminiscent of Donkey Kong Country, which I'm pretty sure is what they were going for.
I'm not sure where these songs came from. Maybe this is just
Today
something
we're gonna
that lying
find
around.
Atlantis.
Yeah, but just saying, it just has that cool beat. Like that music
Yeah.
makes. That's the only underwater level that nobody hates. The Donkey Kong
They'll
ones,
find out themselves.
just because the music is so dope.
You again. Are you still looking for your sunken city?
Yes.
I like how this uses the same
Behind these corals.
sound, the same ambient sounds that we had in the cave in the dinosaur movie.
And their dad.
We'll come back. You'll
Oh, he's
see.
standing
I have
now.
an idea.
Oh, it's like
He got
okay.
the iron boots, but they're invincible.
What do you want with that?
We'll tie one end around our waist and one of you.
okay. Yeah,
must
we
hold
already
the
have
other
this
end.
explanation. Just do it.
You're crazy, totally crazy.
That's crazy, totally crazy.
You're just scared that you can't hold us.
That
Come, Pedro,
plan
we'll find
is
someone
so
stronger.
stupid.
Strong enough. We'll see about that. I can hold you two ragbags easy enough.
Just hold your end of the seaweed in your mouth, and if we're not back in, say, 10 minutes, pull us out.
Okay, I can manage that.
Do
you really trust that guy?
Exactly 10 minutes or so.
He sounds like he's out of breath all the time.
Nah, but when everyone has a stupid voice, like, you don't judge people too hard.
I guess. Like, does the
Because, like,
dolphin really...
they all have stupid voices. Oh no.
It did not work at all. He got
Didn't
pulled
work out.
into.
Oh well.
This was a bad idea. Oh, he's already... Yeah, they're already disconnected. This was a bad idea after all. And they're going up the pipe into my toilet right now.
Do. Oh look.
Found it, Bobo. Wow, this here's Atlantis.
We got out of the entrance to Hazy Mazy Cave.
We planned it. I want to go back into the sea. I don't like it in this bathtub.
Oh, how wonderful.
A human. An earthling.
Did they ever do like a
Oh no, he said
Moses.
Earthling. He said Earthling. Are they aliens? Is this gonna be the twist? Are the Atlanteans aliens?
You should never have found us. No human dare find
You never should have come here. Battle music starts.
Oh no, it's Rasputin!
As far as I know.
Yeah, because those guys in the back look like they're from like Egypt or whatever.
They might be, as it's from. They also made a Prince of Egypt ripoff. I'm sorry.
That's what I figured. Yeah, they probably did.
And the other guy was Rasputin from their Anastasia knockoff.
Yeah. And that one kid looks like a boy. They just put pigtails on to make it a girl.
Secret.
I don't know if that's true or not. But
me.
Rubbish.
They blackmailed
By
me.
chance we found you with this.
Ha.
Ah!
But there's nothing to it.
None of these assets look like they belong together.
Yeah. Like, quick, we need some Atlantis people. Just take all of our historical people and throw them in one room.
No doubt. And the map is exact. One of us must have written it. You're right.
Stupid
It was in a bottle that I found, and then...
Man, imagine if you find Atlantis and this is it.
Send a message to the surface. Who of you did?
Why did they give Rasputin a woman voice? Yeah, those are definitely adjustments from the Prince of Egypt
It was
ripoff.
me.
Jana, you. But why in the name of the devil? You know that
Off
we
with
don't
your
have
head.
Earthlings down here.
Those pesky commoner
I wanted to
earthlings.
know whether they are really so bad.
I really hope he starts doing my, Malice
Oh
Seville
man,
voice.
did you get that? She just said,
From the earth are
"Oh, I
not
just wanted
nice
to
at
see if they
all.
were really that
Always
bad.
fighting or
I just
worse
wanted
yet, at
to,
war
I
with
just
one
wanted to
another.
try out if they would invade us."
What's that?
It's all a test.
That's Ruby, my robot. Don't you have one of
Will be my robot. Okay.
And who works the
Oh,
washing
yeah,
machine?
who gives... I can't even... I have no
Other than
words.
the cooking most of the time. Although
We
sometimes
all
I
look
can't help.
and dress like ancient people,
Washing
but we
machine?
got
What's
this
that?
stupid, kooky toy robot.
With the letter A, even though these people probably didn't write in
Oh my god.
English.
Maybe it's not so bad.
It's Alvin in the
after all,
future.
on the earth.
Do you have a TV or a computer?
They transformed.
or
They
I have
they.
no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know what
He
a
became a
television is?
robot so he
Yeah.
could finish the plot of
Are that unbelievably
Mother,
bad?
the first
May I
Earthbound
show him
game.
everything?
Seeing as he's here now, I don't suppose it
There's a
could
deep
make
cut
any
for ya.
difference.
But this is the aftermath of the
Hey,
third
what's your
Impact
name?
Summary event. Actually,
Yana.
they said, "Alvin, get in the giant robot," and then he did. And he's
Just
still
listen
in
to
there.
me, Robbie. Why is no one interested in me? They all act as if I was some soulless tin can.
Maybe because you are, bud?
This bath
They
is
act
too
like
small.
I'm an annoying
I don't
character.
Like it at all.
What should I say? I can hardly move. I also want to see
They
something of
act like
Atlantis.
I'm a pathetic attempt
That
at
painter
comic
should never
relief.
have found us. We're in for some problems now.
Bumper.
Oh, auto scooter. Yeah, not many people know this, but that was an invention by the Atlanteans.
10 out of 10. This is a
True
great
story.
movie. I love that they're just traveling by bumper car around Atlantis. Perfect. This techno beat that the robot's putting out.
How does the bumper car drive up the stairs?
Oh my goodness!
Atlantis
wow.
magic. Atlantis moon magic.
Oh, and they got regular computers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. I believe you. I'm sure everything is very exciting, but I'm bored. Very bored.
Me too.
So cut it short. We want to get out of here.
And as soon as possible.
And as
As
quickly
quickly as possible. I'd also
That was
like
probably
to
what
go back to my
the
grandpa.
director of this
Today,
film said
maybe
too. Cut this
tomorrow.
short. We can't animate any more of this
Yeah.
But
shit.
that's not possible.
Why not?
It's forbidden.
But you mean I have to stay here forever?
I'm not sure, but I believe so.
Oh my god, there's
Don't worry about it. We already gave you the immortality serum and everything.
About what to do
King of
with-
Atlantide strikes again.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm actually glad I'm stuck here. I didn't want to see my family again. Thank you so much, King of Atlantide, I mean
But I want to
Atlantis.
so badly.
It's a difficult decision, you see. You know our secret.
It's absolutely impossible. We cannot allow Petros to return to Earth.
But why don't you want us humans to know that?
Wait, are they like in a different dimension
There's so
then if
much we
they're
could learn from
no
you.
longer on Earth?
Can't believe that he's actually talking back.
How to cook, for example.
He's
Then
not
I
just,
should
you
have
mean he's
more
not
free
just
time.
accepting
You
his
wouldn't
fate
learn anything from us
immediately?
Anyway. We stay down here after a great flood.
They didn't offer him immortality,
because
so he has
there was always trouble
no
and
reason to stay.
war
Why
on
would he?
Earth.
You mean
If
Dingo
you
Pictures
people
had
out there
more
knew
competent
about
writers
us,
than whoever
sooner
wrote the
or
second
later,
Titanic
you would destroy
animated movie?
Everything down
Whoa.
And if I
Oh.
promise not to say anything, not to betray you, if I simply say the message in a bottle was rubbish?
You'd let it out someday.
I mean, can't you just
Please,
erase my
I
memory?
swear,
Don't
any
you have
oaths you
like an
want not to
advanced
betray.
memory eraser?
I hope it's clear
Well,
to you,
we
Petros, that
have,
you'll bring
but
us
we
all,
don't want
including
to
Jaina,
use
into the
it.
greatest
Yeah, we could use it on your
reason.
relatives, but not you.
Yeah.
I would never do anything to harm Jaina. You should know that.
Very well. What do you think? Should we let him go?
I think we can risk
yeah.
it. Thank God.
It's an impossible risk.
It should mean danger for me too. But that doesn't interest you at all.
Oh gosh, this is the worst character here, even worse than
Rubbish, rubbish.
even worse than like eunuch grandpa
Of course not,
outside.
Robbie. You're my friend.
Ugh.
But what
Well,
about Grandpa?
my
Am I
mind
not allowed
was
to tell him anything?
immediately
No
changed.
way. You promised to tell no one, and that includes Grandpa.
Pity.
Pity.
So have we resolved this conflict now? Was it this easy?
Weren't they already here?
I've been thinking about it all
I guess
right.
Wait,
How
they
do
were
you
back
intend
here
to
the
bring
whole
us to the
time.
surface?
Yeah, they just took one more
Go through the
joy
entrance
ride
and
around
just be
the
sucked
Oh, yeah.
down.
facility.
But it works with this.
Oh, what is
Oh,
this
there we
now?
go.
What is this great
They are
thing?
from space.
Yeah,
Dope.
we'll bring you to just below the surface of the water. There's a spot there where there aren't any fish.
You
so
see,
no one
this
can see your
spaceship
arrival.
needs to have a propeller. Because that's how it
And Willie and
propels
me?
in space.
Will it take us as well?
No, just swim behind the two of them. Let's go all aboard.
So excited.
I hope we're not making a mistake.
Certain they won't
They're
betray
really
us.
off now.
Don't worry about it.
Bye, you all. Come again, Petros.
Wow, it really was that easy. They were like, we can never let you go, and he was like, I don't do anything.
Whoa,
I'm
what
not
just
telling
happened?
everyone. And then the dolphin
were
also
just-
walks, like, that's normal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, do you think in the Titanic movie they said if they said "Pretty please," King of Atlantide would let them go?
Yeah. Well, they didn't even ask. That's the problem. We don't know what would have happened if they were, like, behaving like normal humans would in that situation and not like total psychopaths.
Did you find anything, Judy?
No, use it. My
And
friends are
they're
convinced
just
that
so
Petros
off.
and
Like,
Bobo
how could
will
they
never
get so that's so
return.
bad?
That stupid fat fish. Why couldn't he hold the two of them?
Exactly. Petros isn't that heavy. I could have held them for sure.
Oh, you could have held
I
a
could
dolphin
have
back.
held a
Okay.
Yeah,
Easily.
sure.
There's no
Sure,
point in
sure thing,
waiting.
dog.
We have to return to Greece. What do we tell
You're like a
Rufus'
cocker
mom?
spaniel. You're not even like a
I
big
don't
dog.
know. I can hardly sleep all
Ugh.
night when I think about
Yeah,
it.
he was too small to
Uh-oh,
play
I
soccer
would
in
wanna be
Animal
in your
Soccer
skin.
World.
Come now, Uzo.
Yeah, but he's big enough to hold a dolphin by seaweed.
There.
Ah, what are you,
my
crazy?
my brain
What
is
do you mean
breaking.
this
Shit.
there? What is that?
There.
Petros. Oh,
Speed of sound is very slow
Thank
in this
God
universe.
You're still here. I was afraid I'd have to swim home.
what happened? Are you okay? Did you find Atlantis?
Atlantis? No, I'm afraid there is no Atlantis.
No?
What?
I knew it from the beginning. It was clear that there was only rubbish on that note.
But where were you so long?
I
We
almost
visited friends of
drowned,
mine.
you inconsiderate
Visited
prick.
friends, and we were worried out of our minds. Have you ever heard the likes of it?
And were they nice, these friends?
Very nice. But they don't want us to talk about them.
Yeah, they're very nice. They're totally people not from
They're
Atlantis.
totally not
Can we go home
Atlanteans.
at last?
Yes, let's just say goodbye.
I'm gonna swim home. Donkey Kong music. What are they even doing now? They're
saying goodbye
Do we-
again. They could
Do
have
we
had
need
that
to-
scene before he meets up with his family again,
Yeah.
but okay.
Or they didn't have to even put it in.
They didn't even have to make the movie. Nothing happened.
Visiting friends without telling anyone.
You're right, I apologize.
Is that all
You know,
have
this
to
is
say?
44 minutes long. They could have, no, 42 minutes, but they could have filled that with
I wanted
an
to say
actual
goodbye to
plot.
you.
They had
Grandpa
enough
and Uzo are
time.
already waiting by
It's
the
just
boat.
they chose to spend the majority of the movie.
Look after yourself.
They
That would
chose to
require
spend the
effort to
majority
animate
of the
things.
movie with talking about finding Atlantis and discussing various
Look
stuff,
after
and
yourself,
then they
old
find
friend. And
Atlantis,
remember, don't betray
Atlantis, and
anyone.
it's like,
How could I forget that?
well, you shouldn't talk about us, or we won't yet let you go.
Maybe I'll come
Okay,
back
I won't
someday.
talk about it. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I mean, at least the Titanic movie had a scene where the dog is shooting a ray gun. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie at least had things happening. There were definitely things happening. Didn't like those things, but they surely did happen.
Are they angry or happy?
Hard to
Where's
tell.
his mom?
Probably both.
The only good thing about this movie.
Pedros, thank
there
God
she
nothing
is.
happened to you. But if you ever do such a thing again,
Come with me, I'll save you from this film.
No, there's no such thing. Would have been too good to be true.
so you finally admit it. Just think of what could have happened.
Petra's mother's right. The next time you have another crazy idea, leave the children out of it.
Okay,
So
Theo's
the moral of the
father.
story is don't go on adventures.
Depends on how
Yeah,
you see it.
they're not
You
interesting
must be
anyway.
starving, Pedros. I'll make you your
Yeah, that
favorite
was a-
dish. It'll be ready in 1
You know
The
what?
most
Finding
boring
Atlantis
version of
kinda
Atlantis.
Thank
sucks.
God your mother seems to have calmed
Yeah, the
down.
shitty ass robot bumper cars. I mean, the bumper
She's
cars
really
are
just
cool,
happy to have me back.
but other
I
than
must speak
that,
to you about something.
What?
Could you help me build a new boat? The old one is a bit worse for wear.
A new boat? What do you have planned?
Well, I would be able to visit Jaina again.
Ha! Jana!
You know, Bobo's friend.
Well then.
she thinks she's the Atlantis
Begin
girl.
work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Because of
romance.
the chemistry they developed together, you know.
Yeah, all that time they. Wait, he's a
Oh, it is
crusader
the Wind Waker
now.
boat.
You see that
It is
sail?
the
He's a
Wind Waker.
crusader now for some reason. She's a
And
Knight
that's
of
totally
Templar.
Is that totally the Red Lion there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but they really are
didn't
ripping off the
install the head
Wind
yet,
Waker.
but that's
Oh, he named it after her. That's sweet, I guess. If these characters had personalities and
I have to visit
chemistry.
my friend Dana again. Wait, that was
That's how it ends.
That's how it ends?
That's how it ends.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, movie. Okay.
I feel that Playmobil guy with the tear in his eye. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Game over.
Yeah.
Ugh. Man, that was... at least Animal Soccer had some action in it. It was boring action, but...
Well, the good thing about Animal Soccer World was also that it was shorter.
Yeah.
And somehow, still more things happened than in this.
It was shorter, there was action, and it was bad action, but at least, again, stuff happened. This was just a lot of screensavers.
Yeah. It felt like it almost felt like you could have a plot here. It almost felt like that, but again, like I said, most of the runtime was spent discussing how to get to Atlantis and then how to dive, and then they had to discuss this with every random fish they met. And then by the time we were at Atlantis, we didn't even have time for a plot anymore, so...
Yeah. If they had if you had a really shit budget for this, at the very least, cut out half of the diving scenes, put more time in Atlantis doing stuff. Maybe you're fighting the robot. Maybe you're doing something like that. I don't know. Something different.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be good. Maybe build on the conflict with Rasputin there.
Yeah.
Something. It doesn't have to be cool or good, but...
It's a Dingo Pictures
something.
movie. It won't be cool or good. But at least you could try. At least, try to make something that's watchable.
If I compare this to the rest of what I've seen of, the Dingo-verse, this still isn't, the most egregious example of a nothing happens movie. The Countryside Bear movies had, a whole segment that was just reused scenes from the Waboom movie. That was pretty bad. Also, the sort of Camelot movie was, really boring, and they spent, They spent a lot of time not even with animated scenes. They had a guy in real life summarizing parts of the plot of the Knights of the Round Table stories. And he was summarizing the parts that were interesting, and then all the animated scenes were people talking. So yeah, this isn't even... I guess this is not the worst one, but...
It's not good.
None of them are. It's kind of a shame, but in a lot of senses, this was promising. This is one of the movies that had out of all the Dingo Pictures movies, this had a really high rate of original assets.
Yeah,
a lot of these fish were original. The people in Atlantis weren't, but I guess they spent all their originality on the boring diving scenes, and then once we got to Atlantis, they had to reuse some Egyptians.
Yeah,
and Rasputin for budget. Some reason.
Yeah, they blew their budget on that dope diving music.
Yeah,
and they realized they had nothing left, and they're that's why they had to spend so much time diving, because quite frankly, they just wanted that music to be used.
Oh well. As always, don't contact authors we cover, or I guess filmmakers we cover.
Yeah, we don't want them to make a sequel to this. They might try to one-up themselves if we tell them that's bad.
We don't need that. I think the main animators aren't alive anymore.
Oh, rest in peace.
But
you check us out on Discord. We like to hang out there, and we got plenty of... and you can... If there's any fun stuff you want to suggest to us to read or riff, you can do that there.
And I'll actually do that on the Google form.
The Google Drive, yeah.
That's gonna be linked in the description. Yeah. And also, remember, if you do not like, then do not read.
Later.
Bye.